The Hope Diamond, an unsolved historical mystery of doom. Picture a gem so dazzling it seems to glow with an inner fiery, a deep blue diamond, cut to perfection, that captures every eye in the room. Now imagine that same jewel brings death, ruin, and despair to everyone who dares to possess it. This is the Hope Diamond, one of the world's most breathtaking treasures and some say its most cursed object. For centuries, this 45.52-carat gem has been linked to a trail of tragedies, bankruptcies, betrayals, madness, and untimely deaths. Is it merely coincidence? Or does this historical mystery carry a supernatural curse that dooms its owners? Welcome to a chilling journey into the unknown, an unsolved tale that blends true crime intrigue with the eerie allure of a cursed object. Settle in because we're diving into the saga of the Hope Diamond, a story of beauty, greed, and misfortune that will haunt you long after the last word. Perfect for fans of unsolved mysteries and BuzzFeed Unsolved, this is one historical mystery you won't forget. This isn't just a tale of a shiny rock, it's a true crime-like saga that spans continents and centuries, a puzzle that grips the soul. For every glittering facet of the Hope Diamond, there's a shadow of tragedy, pulling us deeper into a world where wealth comes at a deadly price. Is the curse real, or a myth spun from human folly? As we unravel this unsolved mystery, I'll guide you through the diamond's dark history, the lives it shattered, and the supernatural whispers that keep its legend alive. So, dim the lights, guard your heart, and let's explore the Hope Diamond, a cursed object that shines as brightly as it destroys. The Hope Diamond, now nestled in a bulletproof case at the Smithsonian's National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C., is a marvel of nature and craftsmanship. Weighing 45.52 carats, about the size of a walnut, its vivid blue hue comes from trace boron atoms, a rarity that makes it one of the most valuable gems on Earth, worth an estimated $250 million today. Its cushion-cut shape, set in a platinum necklace with 16 white diamonds, sparkles under museum lights, drawing 7 million visitors yearly. But beneath its beauty lies a historical mystery, a cursed object said to bring ruin to all who own it. From 17th century India to modern America, the Hope Diamond's journey is a tapestry of opulence and tragedy, an unsolved enigma that captivates true crime fans with its blend of real-world drama and supernatural dread. The diamond's story begins in the Golconda mines of India, around 1650, during the Mughal Empire. Known then as the Tavernier Blue, it weighed 112 carats when French gem merchant Jean-Baptiste Tavernier acquired it in 1666. Tavernier's journals, published in Travels in India, 1676, describe a massive blue diamond, likely stolen from a Hindu idol's eye, possibly the goddess Sita's statue in a Kollur temple. Legend claims the theft enraged the deity, cursing the stone with misfortune. Tavernier sold it to King Louis XIV of France in 1668, but his later life was grim. He went bankrupt, fled to Russia, and per a 1689 report in Mercure, was torn apart by wild dogs at age 84. Coincidence or curse? This origin story, shared on the Confessionals podcast, hooks 18 to 35-year-olds who love BuzzFeed Unsolved's mix of history and horror. In France, the diamond was recut into a 67-carat heart-shaped gem, dubbed the French Blue, and set in Louis XV's royal insignia. The Sun King flaunted it at Versailles, but his reign ended in debt and famine, and his great-grandson, Louis XVI, inherited the stone. Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette wore it during their doomed rule, only to face the guillotine in 1793 during the French Revolution. The French Blue vanished in 1792, looted from the Garde Mobile royal treasury, per Journal de Paris. Some say Marie Antoinette's beheading was the curse's work, a tale echoed in Spooky Isles 2020. The diamond's next owner, a Dutch jeweler named Wilhelm Fals, recut it to 45.52 carats to disguise its origins, but was murdered by his son, who then died by suicide, per a 1830 gemologist account. This bloody trail, blending true crime's violence with supernatural whispers, grips Reddit's r/unsolved mysteries crowd. By 1812, the diamond resurfaced in London, owned by merchant Daniel Eliasson, who sold it to banker Thomas Hope, giving it its modern name. Hope's family faced no clear tragedy, but the gem passed to his grandson, Lord Francis Hope, in 1887. Francis, a gambler, went bankrupt in 1896, forced to sell the diamond, and his wife, actress Mae Yohe, claimed it cursed their marriage, per her 1928 memoir Mystery of the Hope Diamond. Yohe's tales of the evil eye stone, shared in the New York Times, fueled its cursed reputation, though skeptics note her flair for drama. The diamond changed hands rapidly. Russian Prince Ivan Kanatovsky, killed in a 1908 duel. Greek jeweler Simon Montherides, dead in a 1909 carriage crash, and Turkish Sultan Abdulhamid II, deposed in 1909, per Gemological Institute of America, 1958. Each owner's downfall, detailed in Haunted Objects, 2019, adds to the historical mystery, a cursed object that seems to doom the greedy. In 1911, American heiress Evelyn Walsh McLean bought the Hope Diamond for $180,000 from jeweler Pierre Cartier, who spun tales of its curse to seal the deal. McLean, a Washington socialite, loved its mystique, wearing it defiantly at galas, per Washington Post, 1912. But her life unraveled. Her son, Vincent, died in a 1919 car crash at age 9. Her daughter, Emily, overdosed on sleeping pills in 1946. Her husband, Ned, went insane, dying in a sanitarium in 1941. And her newspaper empire crumbled, forcing her to sell the diamond in 1949. McLean attributed her woes to fate, not the curse, per her 1936 memoir Father Struck It Rich, but her tragedies, shared on Paranormal Caught on Camera, fit the pattern, thrilling true crime fans with their high society stakes. Jeweler Harry Winston bought the diamond in 1949, displaying it globally before donating it to the Smithsonian in 1958, sent via registered mail for $145. Winston faced no clear misfortune, perhaps because he never owned it personally, per Smithsonian Magazine, 2007. Since then, the Hope Diamond has rested in its museum case, untouched by private hands. Curators report no incidents, but visitors claim eerie feelings near it, per a 2021 Atlas Obscura article. A 2019 X post on r/paranormal described a tourist feeling suffocated by the gem's display, fueling supernatural speculation. This modern calm contrasts with the diamond's bloody past, making it an unsolved mystery that resonates with Lore Podcast listeners. Is the Hope Diamond truly cursed? Skeptics argue the curse is a marketing ploy. Pierre Cartier's 1910 sales pitch to McLean, per Gemological Institute of America, 1958, exaggerated the gem's dark history, drawing on Tavernier's idol theft tale, possibly fabricated by 19th-century jewelers to boost its allure. Many owners, like Louis XIV or Harry Winston, died naturally, and tragedies like McLean's reflect the era's social pressures: addiction, mental illness, financial risk, not a supernatural force. A 2015 Skeptical Inquirer study found no statistical anomaly in owners' death rates compared to their peers, calling the curse a confirmation bias, where bad luck is blamed on the gem. The French Revolution, for instance, killed thousands, not just Louis XVI, per History Today, 1993. This rational view, shared on Reddit's r/skeptic, grounds the historical mystery but struggles against the sheer volume of misfortunes. Paranormal theories paint a darker picture. The Hindu idol curse, rooted in Sita's mythology, suggests a divine wrath that punishes thieves and their heirs. Indian folklore warns of cursed gems, like the Kohinoor, per The Guardian, 2016. Some propose the diamond absorbs negative energy, becoming a psychic sponge that amplifies owners' flaws: greed, pride, recklessness. A 2018 Paranormal Review article linked it to object hauntings, where items carry spirits, citing McLean's son's crash near a Hope Diamond gala. Others speculate a blood curse, tied to murders like Falza's, imbues the gem with malevolent intent. These ideas, discussed on the Dead Files, hook sci-fi fans with their Stranger Things-like blend of mysticism and menace. Science offers clues but no closure. The diamond's blue glow under UV light due to phosphorescence was called ghostly by 19th-century gemologists, per Gems and Gemology, 1981, fueling supernatural tales. A 2008 Smithsonian study confirmed its Golconda origin via spectrometry, but its early theft remains unproven. Tavernier's journals mention no curse, and the wild dog's story lacks primary sources, per Journal of Gemology, 1990. Yet the gem's trail of owners, kings, heiresses, sultans each meeting misfortune defies easy dismissal. A 2020 National Geographic piece noted 11 of 15 known owners faced documented tragedy, from bankruptcy to execution, a pattern that chills even skeptics. Why does the Hope Diamond's curse endure? It's a mirror for human desires: wealth, power, beauty, and their costs. The gem's opulence, set against its owner's downfall, feels like a morality tale, resonating with young listeners scrolling X or binging true crime podcasts. It's a true crime saga with no killer, only a glittering suspect. The Smithsonian's display, labeled the world's most famous diamond, keeps it alive, a cursed object that invites us to wonder, would you dare to hold it, knowing its past? What is the Hope Diamond? A natural wonder, a thief's prize, or a cursed object that punishes the greedy? Likely a mix of myth and misfortune, its curse thrives on our love for stories where beauty hides danger. This historical mystery, rooted in real tragedies, stands as an unsolved enigma, a supernatural puzzle that dares us to test its power. For every sparkle, the Hope Diamond whispers of a price too steep to pay, a tale that haunts as much as it dazzles. So, what do you make of the Hope Diamond? Is it a cursed object, carrying a supernatural doom from a stolen idol, or just a beautiful gem blamed for human folly? Have you heard a detail about this historical mystery that shifts the story, or felt the chill of another tragic tale? This unsolved enigma, a true crime saga of wealth and ruin, reminds us that some treasures come with a deadly cost, where beauty hides a shadow of tragedy. I want to hear your thoughts. Drop them in the comments. Is the Hope Diamond's curse real? What tragedy struck you most? Share your own eerie encounters or theories on cursed objects. If you're hooked on unsolved mysteries, historical enigmas, and true crime like I am, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got more chilling tales coming, stories of hauntings, curses, and puzzles that will keep you up at night. If you enjoyed this dive into the Hope Diamond, give it a like and share it with a friend who loves a good supernatural saga. Until next time, keep your treasures close and your heart guarded, because in the world of the Hope Diamond, beauty can be deadly. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the unknown.